Mediation is a forum of solving problems with a third-person mediator. If it's a teacher, we're talking about school mediation. When a peer helps to resolve a dispute, we talk about peer mediation. Participation in mediation is voluntary, and it is important that both participants want to resolve the problem. The mediator must be neutral when mediating the dispute. He does not resolve the dispute, but helps the participants to be active in the resolution. To do this, he uses different questions and specific techniques. The mediation interview takes place in 4 stages. First, the participants are briefed on the process and the rules that will need to be followed during the interview. They also sign a mediation agreement to this effect. The story of the participants and another is then told. The key is to talk about how someone felt. When we come together to a common definition of the problem, we both propose as many possible solutions to the conflict as possible. Mediation ends when the parties have chosen the most optimal solution and agreed on how to implement it. In the agreement, we write the problem and the solution about the dispute. The rest of what we discuss is confidential, and we don't tell anyone about it. Mediation is suitable for resolving disputes where both parties are equally strong. It cannot be used when it comes to violence. Mediation promotes non-violent conflict resolution and develops social skills and good interpersonal relations.
Hi Metka and Blaž, you already know me. My name is Katja.
Hi, my name is Nace and we are mediators.
The teachers outside said that you were shouting at each other. We would like to find out what happened so that we can help you find a solution to whatever it was outside.
Am I in trouble?
If we solve the problem here, then the matter stays here and ends here. If not, what do you think will happen?
I don't know. I'll probably have even bigger problems. But I didn't do anything wrong.
Before we go on and you tell us what happened, we need to tell you what the rules are. First, you have to agree that you will try to solve the problem. Do we agree?
She called me stupid, and she said nasty things about me behind my back.
Blaž, you will have the chance to tell us what happened. Also, Metka will have the chance to tell us what happened. But first, you have to agree that you will try to find a solution. Do you agree?
Okay.
Anyway,
Another rule is not to interrupt each other and wait for the other to finish.
We do not insult each other, we just tell the truth.
okay.
It may happen that you see the story differently, but you have to tell the truth, otherwise it won't work.
I always tell the truth. She's a liar.
No, I'm not.
Blaž, we said not to use insults.
Does that really work?
If you really want to resolve the problem, mediation works.
I want to, but I don't think he wants to resolve the matter.
I already said I want to.
And without arguing, fighting and touching. Do we understand?
Yes.
Everything is confidential. This means that we are not allowed to talk about it with others. We will not tell anyone either. But if you will hurt yourself or another person, we will tell our school mediator, Mrs. Sabina or Mrs. Melita. Do we understand?
But will my teacher call my mother?
No, everything stays between us. Okay? That we understand each other?
Yes.
If you both agree to the rules, we can start. What do you say?
Yes,
Yes,
we
we
agree to
agree.
the rules.
Does anyone want to start first? What happened, Blaž? Will you start first?
It started yesterday at lunch. She told in front of everybody that I was stupid and that I was stealing. She told Micha not to hang out with me because I steal. Today at lunch, everyone laughed at me and whispered behind my back. Micha and I used to be friends, but now he avoids me and doesn't want to talk to me.
Who wants to be friends with someone who takes things and destroys them and then lies about it?
Wait, let Blaž finish and don't interrupt him. The rule is not to interrupt. You'll get your turn too. Blaž, are you finished?
No, I'm not. This is all because she accused me of taking her phone case. And it's not true. She gave it to me when we were waiting for the bus. Then she said I took it from her. And now nobody believes me, nobody wants to hang out with me, and it's not fair for her to lie about me like that.
So, Metka gave you the case, and then she said that you took it from her. She screamed at you, and then she told the others not to hang out with you.
That's right, yes.
How do you feel about that?
I would like to go to the headmistress and tell her about how she behaves and what she does.
How do you feel inside?
I feel angry, I don't know. I thought she gave me a case for a phone, but now it's a different story.
Metka, now it's your turn. You can tell us what happened.
I thought he wanted to borrow the phone case until tomorrow. This case is special because it has a picture of my favorite band on it, and my aunt brought it from London. I just landed to blush, and he had to give it back to me the next day. Since he didn't give it back, I told Miha to keep admiring so he wouldn't lose anything.
Well, you see how rude and mean she is. She went straight away to doing wrong.
If we understand you correctly, you'll borrow the phone case until the next day, but Blaž didn't return it. That's why you told Miha to look after his things when he's around Blaž.
Yes, that's right.
How are you feeling about it?
I don't know, I'm angry, I guess.
But Blaž, you said that Metka gave you the case.
Yes, she gave it to me because I liked it. Then she changed her mind and wanted it back. I gave it back to her, but she got angry anyway. She shouted at me and scolded me in front of everyone.
What a liar!
You're a liar.
Please pay attention to the rules we agreed on at the beginning. Metka, why did you get so upset?
I'm angry because I didn't give him the phone case. I lent it to him. When he got it in his hand, he immediately started twisting and breaking it. He didn't even want to put it on his phone. Then, when I wanted it back, he teased me. He said he had to go on the bus and he left. Today, when I wanted it back, he teased me again. He told me I was being sneaky and evil. When he finally gave it back to me, it was dirty and a bit torn, so I was angry.
I was just joking. I didn't mean anything mean to you.
You weren't joking, I wasn't having any fun.
Blaž, why is Metka so angry?
I don't know. She said she just lent me the case. She thinks that I ripped it on purpose.
And how did it get damaged?
When she tried to take it back, it fell on the floor and I stepped on it.
Well, when I wanted it back, he should have given it to me.
Okay, yes, but I didn't hurt or damage it on purpose. She got angry when I tried to unzip the case so I could put my phone inside.
Well, I thought you were going to rip it and that you were doing it on purpose.
Blaž, can you please repeat what Metka said?
Yes, that she thought that I was going to damage her phone case and that I was doing it on purpose. But it's not true. I didn't know that the phone case meant so much to her. I didn't understand why she told Miha not to talk to me.
How did you feel when he didn't want to talk to you?
I felt terrible and bad. We were waiting for the bus together. He's my best friend.
Metka, can you please repeat what Blaž said?
He said he felt bad.
Why did he feel bad though?
Because he thought that Miha was no longer his friend because of what I said.
What can we do to solve the problem?
I don't know, maybe I won't bring special things to school anymore.
This may be for the future, but what can you do now? What do you think? How can we solve the problem right now?
Metka could tell Miha that I don't steal and I don't lie.
I didn't mean to chase you to get the case back. I didn't like it when you teased me.
Is there anything else you two need to do to solve the problem?
He could have apologized for teasing me.
I'm sorry for calling you mean and I really didn't mean to dirty your case. I really liked it. What about all the things you've told other people about me?
I only told Miha. I will tell him that it was a misunderstanding.
So this is your agreement. Both of you apologize for the teasing and scolding. Metka will talk to Miha and Blaž will not tease Metka anymore. Is there anything else you would like to add?
No, can we go now?
Yeah?
Yes.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Our school has been using mediations as a form of conflict resolution for many years. 2 generations of students trained as peer mediators. We have linked up with schools in the area. They have provided training with their students and finally held a peer mediation camp
in which they also took part teachers. They all have received more extensive training from certified school mediators. The third generation of teachers is currently being trained, which means that there are around 50 teachers at the school professionals who have received training in communication, conflict, emotions, and mediation. Teachers say that this training gives them a wealth of new knowledge, skills, and insights they did not acquire during their schooling. They now use mediation in their work elements and techniques of conflict resolution that are also applicable to other situations in life. We also had a mediation day and a good relation day at the school, where we worked in a targeted way on group dynamics, cooperation, team building, communication, and conflict resolution in an acceptable and efficient way, where there are no losers and no winners, but a way that works for everyone involved.